I think one reason that I was pushing for community currencies was basically to help people understand what is money, how is it created, and how can we get it to serve life rather than rob us. And community currencies, if people can see how money is created and have some influence over it, there's more chance of participation in democracy. Now, it is possible to also create money at a community level and at a regional level and at a state level. You can do it as individuals. Money is basically an agreement. Anyone who wants to participate, there's a lot of barter networks. Bitcoin, that's a little more complicated. I think a lot of people would have to study it very deeply to begin to grasp and understand how it works. There's a ton of experimentation going on right now because we are in a financial crisis. And it's, for the first time, people are wondering, what is money? It's certainly hurting me, and I want to protect myself. So there's a great interest now in understanding the monetary system and trying to figure out how do we get around the problem of just the lack of a medium of exchange. Back in the 1930s, we saw a number of monetary experiments at the local level. There was a town in Austria called Wurgel where the mayor created money to help overcome the problems with unemployment, and the town issued its own money, and it had some special features, which I won't go into a tremendous amount of detail, but it was like a negative interest rate, and it encouraged people to spend money very quickly and pay their taxes even in advance. And it turned around the city of Wurgel, Austria. 200 mayors thought it was just such a great model that they decided to adopt it in Austria until the Austrian national government made it illegal. In the United States, Canada, and in Mexico, there were hundreds of places that tried to create local currencies, and with some effect. Some experiments were more successful than others. Actually, the top economist of the day, Irving Fisher, wrote an entire book about it called Stamp Script, explaining it in detail, because some of those details really make a huge amount of difference on whether this is going to work or not work. And he also pushed FDR to support those experiments. But FDR decided to move forward with the New Deal, which also enabled the federal government to spend a lot of money into existence on public works projects, which also helped ameliorate the situation during the time of the Great Depression.